Did you know that one criminal became so powerful that he had his own private zoo, private prison, and private army? A man so rich that rats reportedly destroyed millions of dollars of his cash every year. Yet thousands of people still called him a hero. This is a terrifying true story of Pablo Escobar, the king of cocaine. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was born on December 1st, 1949, near Medellín, Colombia. His father was a farmer and his mother was a school teacher. He grew up poor, but from a young age, Pablo wanted money, power, and influence. As a teenager, he was already involved in crime. He sold fake diplomas, smuggled electronic, stole cars, and even stole tombstones before he had already been arrested for car theft. But everything changed when he entered the cocaine business in the 90s. Escobar helped create the Medellin cartel, which quickly became one of the most powerful drug organizations in history. At its peak in the 1980s, the cartel controlled nearly 80% of world's cocaine, especially into the United States. The money was unbelievable. The cartel reportedly made around $420 million every week. Escobar himself became worth an estimated 25 to 30 billion dollars, making him one of the richest criminals ever. He had so much cash that the money was hidden on the ground, inside walls, and buried in fields. According to reports, millions were lost yearly because rats ate the money or it became damaged by water. Escobar lived like a king. He built a massive estate called Hacienda de Naples. The property had luxury mansions, football fields, private airstrips, artificial lakes, dinosaur statues, and a private zoo filled with exotic animals including giraffes, elephants, camels, zebras, four hippos imported from Africa. And even today, those hippos are still causing problems in Colombia. This is where the story gets interesting. Despite being one of the world's most feared criminals, many poor people in Colombia saw Escobar as a hero. He built homes for homeless families, schools for children, churches, football pitches, an entire neighborhood for poor communities abandoned by government. He donated millions of dollars and paid for health care, food, and public projects. Because of this, many people called him the Robin Hood of Medellin. His popularity became so powerful that in 1982, he entered politics and became an alternate member of the Colombia Congress. But behind the generosity was terror. Plata or plomo, silver or lead, take the bribe or take a bullet. Judges were assassinated, police officers were hunted down and murdered, journalists disappeared, politicians were killed, entire cities lived under fear because of cartel violence. At the height of his power, Escobar had his own army of hitmen, bodyguards, assassins. His cartel carried out bombing, kidnapping, torture, and execution across Colombia. One of the deadliest attacks connected to Escobar happened in 1989 when Avianca Flight 203 exploded in mid-air. More than 100 innocent people died. The attack was meant to kill a political target who wasn't even on the plane. Experts estimate Escobar was responsible for over 40 damage spread far beyond Colombia. The cocaine empire he built fueled addiction, gang violence, overdose, corruption, and organized crime across multiple countries around the world. Even when Escobar surrendered to the authorities in 1991, he still manipulated the system. He negotiated his own luxury prison called La Catedral. This was not an ordinary prison. It had nightclub, football field, waterfall, private guards loyal to him. From inside the prison, Escobar reportedly continued running criminal operations and even ordered murders. But when Colombia government tried moving him to a real prison in 1992, Escobar escaped, wanted man in the world. Colombian authorities, the United States, rival cartels and vigilante groups all joined the hunt for Pablo Escobar. Then on December 2nd, 1993, just one day after his 44th birthday, Escobar was finally tracked to a hideout in Medellín. A gunfight broke out across the rooftops. Moments later, the king of cocaine was dead. He was shot by Colombian police. Others believe he killed himself rather than being captured alive. More than 25,000 people attended his funeral. Some mourned him deeply because of everything he has done for the poor. Others celebrated the fall of one of the most violent criminals in modern history. Even today, Pablo Escobar remains one of the most controversial figures ever. A man who gave homes to the poor while destroying countless lives through drugs, violence, and fear. A man worshipped by some, feared by millions. Was he a hero created by poverty and corruption, or one of the deadliest criminals the world had ever seen? I tell the stories all the time. To like, comment, and share your thoughts.